97, number one for hip-hop is TT Torrez and Bobby Trends, and we are here for a Friday night takeover with our family, Papoose.
Peace. What's going on, family?
It's weird because we're like truly family.
Right.
I'll be like, I don't know, what can I ask him? I know so much. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. Congratulations on a new single that you have currently out right now.
Thank you.
2 Chainz, Lil Wayne,
Yes.
the Queen Remy Ma,
Yes.
Busta Rhymes.
Yes.
Everybody's on that record.
Timberland produced it.
Yes, Timberland produced it. All right, so tell me, how did the Tim collab come about?
Oh, man. How did the Tim collab come about? When I was just, on my path of working so much, being consistent, I just noticed that a lot of people was embracing it. So I said, this is the best time to reach out to people that I always wanted to work with. You know what I'm saying? And I reached out to Timberland, and he hit me back quick.
Wow.
He started sending me, I asked for one joint. He started sending me numerous joints.
Wow, that's awesome.
I was like, wow.
So how did you pick this one? What was it about this particular Tim production that you liked the most?
It was something different from what I usually do. You know what I'm saying? So as I was listening to the beats, that particular beat, I said, yo, this beat right here will challenge me, you know what I'm saying, as far as my flow.
Yeah.
So let me just try this one just so I could do something different.
Yeah.
And I did it, and sure enough, people loved it.
You know, you was throwing around that word retirement for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? But you started putting out an album once per month, and I'm like, I don't know if this guy's really going to retire.
I mean, that was my plan. You know what I'm saying? My plan was to drop an album each month, you know what I mean, just to show my love to the fans who always supported me since I was going to retire in December. But I ain't know I was going to get this much love. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know this many greats and this many GOATs was going to start, working with me. I didn't know that.
Well, the crazy part is people have always mentioned you when they spoke about rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of rappers have always said you are one of their favorite lyrical rappers. You know what I mean?
Right.
Did you not feel that love prior to this moment in your life?
On this level, no. You know what I mean? When I first started out, yeah. But once I got into the game, it got kind of a little different eventually, and I kind of like lost I lost the vibe of feeling that love. But now, the love I'm feeling now, I haven't felt this in a long time.
Because I think people are starting to respect the art of rapping again. I think people got so fluttered with just one type of sound of music, and during the pandemic, you were like, okay, I'm tired of this. You had no
right.
You had no choice but to stay at home, listen to music or watch Verzuz or whatever. You were stuck. So you kept hearing the same thing over and over. And it's like, yo, because your music is different, it sticks out like a sore thumb.
Right. I think you're right. And I think also with the pandemic, like you said, you're not partying, you're not in the club so much. So you kind of want to listen more to thinking music, or music that's going to stimulate a thought, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what's so funny? Was it Ty? Ty wrote this question. She said, people have been, I never seen this before, Ty, but people have been asking for a you versus Remy battle.
Oh, my God.
I was like, that would never happen.
Yo,
like,
I'm glad you know.
who asked that question? Like, that would never happen.
First of all, I would get killed, man. I'm not trying to die, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to pick my fight, She would destroy me,
But
man.
first of all,
people got to stop, man.
People are so funny. Remy, let me tell you something. Whenever she is on a record with somebody, her whole goal is to destroy that person.
Absolutely.
Even if it's their record.
Even if she's not on the record, she's going to destroy you.
She's coming for the kill. But I like the way you guys handle your marriage, though. And because I know y'all in real life, I love how, like, when you're in the studio working, she's the supportive wife. When she's in the studio working, you're the supportive husband.
Absolutely.
Like, and y'all very seldom cross, like, do this, do that. It's like y'all kind of respect the art and craft that each one of y'all have, and y'all kind of just be each other's support system.
I think that's why God put us together.
Yeah.
Because we both understand what it takes and what it's like when you got to get out there and work. So who's more better to understand than somebody who's been in that field and been through it before? You know what I'm saying? So when she got to go be in the studio for hours and hours, or go travel here and do this and do that, I understand. I know how it is.
Yeah. Are you still passionate about the game? I mean, obviously you have to have some level of passion if you're putting out an album per month, because that really takes consistency, and it's really hard work to put out an album. But are you still in love with the game?
I'm in love with the craft, not the game. You know what I'm saying? The craft and like I would do hip hop without lights, cameras, action. Without any of this, I would still do hip hop. So I'm always going to be in love with that part of it. But the game and the politics and the ups and downs, I'm not passionate about that.
But you see a lot of artists are now speaking out about the game. Like you see NBA YoungBoy, and you see what Meek Mill is saying. A lot of artists are now rather be independent. Before they would want it to be on these major labels. Now they like, I want off. I want to do this thing myself. Why do you think there's a difference? Because you were at Jive at one point, right? And then did you go somewhere else after Jive?
Oh no, I went independent.
You went independent, right?
Ever since, yeah.
So primarily your whole career has been
I was initially independent. I signed a deal, then I went independent again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I was independent by default in the beginning. But when I lost the deal, I was independent for real.
Yeah.
Like, I was doing it right.
Why do you think the culture is coming back to like being independent?
Because when the artists come in the game, they don't know no better. They think, I need to get on the major label, and they think that's the route. But when they go that route, and they think they're on top of the world, as that rug slowly starts to get snatched from under their feet, they're like, oh, this is not right. That's not right. You know, when the hype slows down, it doesn't disappear, but it starts to calm down a little bit. You're not a new artist no more. You start to learn the business more, and you realize, being on this major, I'm getting screwed. Yeah. I could be doing this myself and making money for myself and my family.
Yeah, and now the game has changed so much that the labels aren't really the ones breaking the artists. The artists are doing a lot of the groundwork themselves.
Yeah, the power went back into the people's hands. You know, when people are in control and they mishandle that, that's what happens eventually. You lose that power, and the people start to take the power back. So now I feel like the artists are, like you said, they're more in control, even with these digital platforms and all of that. You know, you can submit your own music.
Yeah.
You know, so
was it a learning curve for you to get with how music has changed in terms of, you know, streaming and versus when you physically had to sell CDs? Like you physically had to be out there.
Yeah, I did that too. I stood on the corner with CDs like it was a pack and sold them. People can tell you they bear witness to that. Was the transition hard? It wasn't hard, but it took me a while to realize how beneficial it can be in certain ways. Like, you just got to know how to use it and apply your talent to that, and it'll be great.
Sometimes I talk to the OG artists. They be like, I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. I'm like, well, you probably don't like it because you don't understand it,
just
right?
Try. You got to try it.
You got to learn.
I just turned my camera on, started driving, and started rapping in my car.
Yeah.
And I put it on social media, and people loved it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to try it out, and you'll see the reaction and the responses. That it actually can snowball into something great.
Yeah. I love it. And you're always consistent with the visuals, though. You know, from rapping in your car to making sure you have a video every time you drop a record.
Right.
You know,
definitely.
Stuff like that is important, especially when you are in that streaming space, to have those visuals.
The consistency, you know what I'm saying? With streaming, it's about what's next. Like, it's not like back in the days where people put out an album. It might last 2 or 3 years or something like that. But now it's like music come and go so fast. It forces you to be consistent.
Yeah. What else are you passionate about outside of the music? What else drives you and fuels you? I mean, outside of your marriage and kid, because I know that's exactly what you were about to say. I was about to hit you with that.
Yo, you already knew I was about to say my family, you know, my beautiful daughter, man, that's my passion. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, I love Kenzie girl so much.
Yes, she loves you too,
She's
man. You know
so much fun, like so much fun, and she just runs the house. By the way, like,
what? Are you kidding me? She runs everything.
She runs
man.
the studio sessions. Like, if she ever wanted to get into the music business, I don't see Rim allowing her to do it, but I kind of see you like being a little lenient.
You know, she loves music already.
Yeah,
she goes
the way
crazy.
She was singing that Mary J. Blige Khaled song, amazing. I was like, oh my God.
She loves music, man. It's in her blood, you know.
Yeah,
she likes to sing though. It seemed like.
Yeah, she loves to sing.
It seemed like, yeah.
And she loves to put on the heels and walk around the house and play in the closet. I'm like, oh my God, this girl is such a star.
Oh, already.
Yeah,
Since young, man. So I'd be a liar if I didn't say that was my passion.
Yeah, you got some good kids though. Like your other daughter with her entrepreneur, her salon that she
Thanks
has.
for your support. She always tells me, she's like, "Oh, TT supports me so much." You know what I mean?
Yeah. I gotta check out one of her facials. I need to come to her so she could get my body right. Like,
I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of her. Like, she's a real hustler, and she got her own business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's been going consistently for a while now. I'm just so proud of her.
Yeah,
what
she's
she's
doing
doing,
really
man.
good.
She figured it out.
Yeah. So, any more television for you?
Yes. Actually, we just did a special. You know what I mean? Where we all took the DNA testing to find out where we initially come from back in Africa.
God. You went to Africa?
No, we didn't go. We didn't
go.
We
That's all packing. It was a trip to Africa.
You know that's what I want.
Yeah.
But nah, Rim did it. We all did it, and it was crazy when they told us where we were from.
Where did they say you were from?
Well, I'm from Cameroon.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It's called the Tikar tribe. But, you know, and my people were really great with art and things of that nature. They were warriors, but Remy's tribe was very interesting.
Wow.
So they said her tribe was the first woman who ruled her own kingdom and was dominant over men, had her own army, everything.
Of course. Hence is why she moves at the rhythm of her own drums. Okay.
Yes, there you go.
There you
said
go.
it best.
It makes sense.
It was crazy.
Oh, I love that. When's that airing?
It's airing the first one aired this Monday, and the second episode is next Monday.
Okay, so
on VH1. Make sure y'all catch it.
You know, my girl got to get right for Valentine's Day. So what we doing here? What we doing here?
I don't want to leak it yet. You know what I'm saying? It's a surprise, but
what we doing here?
It's going to be special, man.
Your brother Fat Joe done set the bar high, giving her a Birkin on stage.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Now Papoose got to go buy 5 Birkins. What's wrong with you?
Yes, he did, man. Shout out to my brother Fat Joe, man. That was love.
I love that. So let's get back to the versus thing, because I want. If there was a versus, who would you want to battle against?
If it makes sense, you know what I'm saying. It's something that the people are interested in. We can go, whoever.
Yeah.
I don't discriminate.
They have to be so lyrical, though.
Yeah, it gotta make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It gotta make sense.
So Remy has a battle coming up. The first female league she launched.
Yes.
Chrome 23. She started from her roots of battle rapping.
Yep.
Can we expect a Papoose league?
You know what? I thought about it. I didn't lay it on her yet. Because you know what I'm saying? She's doing the females. Might as well go on ahead and do the male version of that. You know what I mean?
Lyrical though. It's kind of hard, to separate the two lyricists. Because y'all are just so lyrical.
Yeah, I mean, I just know my place. I just know that she's the best, and I'm cool with being a co-pilot. You know what I mean? I'm cool with that.
I love it, but maybe I don't know. Hers is Chrome 23. Maybe yours could be Chrome 25.
Right, flip it. Just flip it. That's all. Why not?
We're gonna be like, why did you give him
That's
that
why I'm glad
idea?
you said it. I'm glad you said it on here. This is perfect. I'm going to take this part and post it on my gram. Like, y'all heard what she said.
Yo, that's hilarious. Okay, so when's the next Papoose album coming out?
Okay, so I did 12 albums last year. You know what I'm saying? I said I was going to retire. A lot of great people called me up. Buster called me up and said, you can't retire. Matter of fact, you're not retiring.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? J Electronica hit me up. You can't retire. K-Slay. You know what I mean? So I'm reconsidering my retirement.
Okay.
But what I am doing is, shout out to my brother Fabulous. We just shot the video last night to our song, produced by Jermaine Dupri. I'm now doing visuals to the songs I did from last year because I did so much music. I didn't do videos for all of them.
Right.
So now I'm just working on the visuals for now. But as far as creating music right now, I'm still in retirement. I'm reconsidering.
But the thing is, you're not putting no pressure on yourself. You know, if you're not out here saying, I need to sell this many amount of records.
Oh, no, not at all.
It's just all fun for you.
I just decided to let it fly, man. I said, you know what? I got this lyrical gun and I'm just going to let it go. Wherever the bullets land, they land. And I'm going to be consistent. I'm not going to worry about record sales. I'm not going to worry about nothing.
Yeah.
And guess what? Record sales started coming.
And I wish more artists got in that mindset. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's just be an artist.
It's hard, though. It's hard when you're in a business and you got to worry about business. You got to worry about social media. You got to worry about, visual. You got to worry about marketing. It's so many different things that it takes you away from the craft. Me, I love the craft so much. I always try to stay focused on the craft. And as I focus on the craft, everything falls in place.
Yeah.
Like you said, they need to be an artist.
Yeah, but what I'm referring to is just really like don't put pressure on yourself to have to be what you see on social media. You know what I'm saying? Because you make a great living putting out these albums in the stream. You figured it out. Like the more you put out, the more income you make.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Just off your core fan base.
Yes.
You know, and if you're exposed to more, great. But you know your core fan base is gonna be there.
Exactly, and you got to feed them. You can't leave them dry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you said, you got to work.
Yeah. What's up with the was you playing GTA still?
Oh no, I'll be on my Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. I knew it was one of them. GTA, what is that? It's the same kind of thing, right?
That's Grand Theft Auto. That's Grand Theft Auto.
But it's the shooting the guns
Nah,
thing,
that's
right?
with the vehicle. They shooting the shit though, but it ain't like Call of Duty.
That.
I'm on Call of Duty something different.
I
Man.
know. I knew you was nice at one of them.
Oh no, I'm a beast with the shotgun. They hate me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get the shotgun in it. When I say this, they're gonna be commenting. My shotgun and my shield, they can't stop me.
Oh my goodness. Yo, the funniest thing ever is when I came to your crib and I just hear these little dweeb kids yelling at you and like you're going back and forth. And I'm like, is this what my son is subject to when he plays these games?
Oh yeah,
it's like real.
He's a beast too.
Yeah. No, the funniest thing is when my son first found out you was a rapper. That I think I sent you that video.
Oh yeah.
That was
You told me
the
about
funniest thing ever. He's like, Mom, did you know Papoose raps? And I'm like, yeah. Like he's playing a YouTube video over and over and over because he could not believe that he was a rapper.
Yo, you have the smartest son in the world. It's so funny because he's been around me so many times. You know what I'm saying? We talk about different things, basketball.
Yeah.
This kid is young, a very young kid, but he knows the entire 96 Chicago Bulls lineup.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, how do you have knowledge of this? Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell him stuff. He's talking about Steph Curry. I'm like, oh, yeah, but what do you know about the Bulls? He's like, oh, Michael Jordan, Steve Kerr. I'm like, what?
And now that he's playing, it's a whole different animal.
Oh, he bowling?
Oh, my gosh,
Wow.
yes. He's on 2 leagues.
That's dope.
He's learning the fundamentals. Like, he's just starting out. And, you know, he started pre-COVID, and then COVID hit, and then all the leagues shut down. So now he's back to playing consistently like he was before. But I be tired. He be like, Mom, come take me to shoot. I be like, not again, God.
But that's good that he's starting so young, though.
Yeah.
Because you never know, man. You might have the next, you know what I'm saying, superstar.
You never know. But you know what? I do embed in him, and, you know, you could speak on this because you're about this at your core, is just having discipline. Like if this is what you want to do, then you gotta lock in and you really gotta do it.
Now you got to do it. Discipline is very important.
Yeah.
With anything you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be dedicated, man. And it's great when you find something you love and you have that passion for, because you know you dedicate yourself to it kind of naturally. You know what I mean? But dedication and discipline is very important.
Yeah. Yeah, super important. Well, thank you so much for stopping by today. See, I wasn't that bad today.
Nah, you good. You good, money.
Today.
Nah, thanks for having me, man. I just need everybody to go get my latest projects, the single featuring Busta, my wife, 2 Chainz, you know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne, produced by Timbaland.
I didn't even ask about that. How did that come about?
Rick Ross, I got the record with Rick Ross, produced by Swiss. It goes on and on, man. Shout to Ed Sheeran. We working on a record too.
How did you and Lil Wayne connect? In the video together.
Yes.
That was dope.
Wayne always showed me love, always, man. We just never had the opportunity to work together. Like I told you.
Yeah.
Once I said I was releasing the project every month, as I started doing it, I just felt a different type of energy. I said, this is the great time for me to reach out to people I always wanted to work with.
Yeah.
And same thing, I reached out to Wayne, responded immediately.
Wow.
Sent the verse instantly. You know what I'm saying? Did everything he said he was going to do, shot the video. Shout out to Wayne, man. Solid dude.
Yeah, I love that. It's crazy because he's like, it feels like he's like reigniting himself again. Like he's like.
Yeah, he killed it last year.
Yeah. Like he's just like really like, okay, when I touch a verse, I'm just going to really.
But that's that dedication you was talking about.
Yeah.
Even though he's one of the biggest artists ever, look how his grind is, how he's still working. And that's what I try to speak about. Like, sometimes people get it misconstrued, but you look at somebody like Wayne, who's been in the game for a long time, but he still busts his ass to make sure he works, spends hours in the studio.
Yeah.
So if you're not working that hard, don't ever expect a handout or expect success. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you can be the most talented rapper or basketball player or football player on earth, but if you're not working If you're not like practicing, if you're not in the gym, if you're not in the studio, you're gonna get beat every time because there's somebody out there who can be less talented than you,
but they're outworking you.
But they're outworking you.
Yep, and that's how it goes, man.
That's how the story goes.
Very important.
Hey.
Very.
It's Papoose, everybody. Give it up.
Yes. Peace and love, y'all.
It's my brother Papoose hanging out with me and Bobby Trends. Bobby, let's get that record on, all right? It's Hot 97.
Yeah.